even if that means it takes him away from defensive transition. He also talked about creating good looks on the perimeter, saying, "We can hurt them from the outside. That should be a focus." Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Now, here's Curry. He's got 21. And that one's good. Thompson's got 12 in the game.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Spurs trail by 14. Into Green. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. While we have a quick chance here, let's now take a look at some point guards who have been dead on target from the floor over the course of the past 10 games. Number 1, Steph Curry. Second is Tony Parker. And so here is Golden State. Outside Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Over in the corner, Barnes. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 10 points for Barnes.
You know, their three-point shooting since halftime is about as good as you could possibly ask for, guys.
Now's the time to put the pedal to the metal, boys. Keep firing those deep balls and build that lead up.
David Lee checked in for Maurice Spates.
David Lee.
Here's Leonard. He's got 8. Into Tim Duncan. It's good from the top of the key. Duncan's got 6.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Lee, a screen on Parker. Curry kicks to Thompson. Golden State moving it around. Over in the corner, Barnes. That 3 off the mark. Spurs trail by 15. Parker kicks to Green. He dishes it to Splitter. Back to Green. Passes to Splitter. 6 on the shot clock. Feeds it to Duncan. Cannot hit. Good D by Lee. Warriors leading by 15. Curry passes to Thompson. Curry setting the pick for Thompson. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Tim Duncan picks one up.
Well, Klay Thompson, the son of former #1 draft pick Michael Thompson, but totally different games. His father was a big man who kind of played inside. Klay, a swingman, just a knockdown shooter from deep.
Taking 2 shots.
And Klay's father, Michael, often his toughest critic, he tells Klay, post those smaller guards up and don't always fade away. I can hear him saying
oh,
it.
Oh, my, that's why I'm laughing. Sounds just like Michael, who knew how to handle himself with his back to the goal as a college and pro standout himself.
First free throw is good.
You know, the Spurs, because of their way of conducting business and their low-key personality, have never really been ratings darlings for the NBA, despite being considered and respected as a model franchise in the league. The team's color of silver and black, I think, fits their style. It's not really flashy or gaudy, but it does point out their business-like approach and how precise they play and how much they win.
And you look at the Spurs' lack of branding, if you will. It starts from the top down, from Coach Popovich to Tim Duncan. They don't court media attention. They're close to the vest. All business, all about winning.
Parker with a clean look. Green with the rebound. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight. Parker against Curry. Thompson outside. Back to Green. Curry against Parker. From past the arc. And Steph Curry gets the 3. Curry's got 24 points. And the Spurs look for a certain kind of player, Clark. I know you're interested in this. The players they get are uninterested in the spotlight. Pop calls them guys that have gotten over themselves.
That's a great way to phrase it, because they're others-focused and not self-focused. And that's something that really lends itself well in a culture which glamorizes the I and not the group. And you can see it in the Spurs. They are all about business, and all of the extra stuff is not what appeals to them. They're interested in winning and having fun and enjoying each other, and that's why they're a championship organization and team.
That's a good blueprint.
Yes, it is.
Now, here's Thompson, following the miss by Tony Parker. Leonard kicks to Green, back to Leonard, and that one is stuck running through.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finish hard with two hands on the stuff.
Nothing extravagant about it, but there didn't need to be.
Now, here's Thompson. 14 points for him. They double-team Curry. Back to Thompson. Outside Curry. For three. Again, the miss by Thompson.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
Leonard with no one around. Off target from outside. And it's Golden State's ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Thompson with the bucket.
I tell you, he's really carrying a lot of the load offensively, and that's almost always good news for them.
Spurs trail by 20. There's the dish to Green. There's the screen, and Leonard has it in the corner. Back to Green. Curry against Parker. Kicks it to Leonard. Another miss by Leonard.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got 19 points.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the defense getting bombarded. They just haven't been able to slow him down.
Duncan with a screen on Barnes. Duncan with a screen for Parker. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. Barnes dishes to Thompson. That's good. Thompson's got 12 points in just the second half. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Warriors.
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive. Attacking and coming away with steals.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
Green with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. And Green gets it to go.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
Warriors leading by 23. Lee, a screen on Parker. Curry kicks to Lee. No one near him. A rebound by the Spurs. Splitter's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Green passes to Splitter. Here's Duncan, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Duncan's got 8.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out, that's the result you get right there.
Now here's Lee. He's got 6. Thompson inside the line. Jump shot is good that time. Thompson's got 23 points.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this high.
Parker left side. Lays it up and banks it in. 14 points for him.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Green with a screen for Curry. An easy layup after coming off the pick. 26 points for him.
Well, head coach Greg Popovich, a big believer in what he calls corporate knowledge, the idea that continuity breeds success through players truly understanding the system at a deep level.
Following the basket by Stephen Curry. Duncan dishes to Parker. He kicks to Green. Just 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. Lee gets the rebound. Lee's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here is Curry. 26 points for him. Green with a screen on Parker. Curry kicks to Green. Lee up top. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Throwing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Well, looking at David Lee, you know, guys, the one thing that really stands out about him, and there's a lot, but a very well-rounded offensive game.
Well, he's so mobile. He's an ambidextrous finisher around the rim. He can step out and hit that mid-range jumper. You know, the ability to use both hands kind of reminds me of you, Kevin, how you sometimes hold the mic in your left hand, sometimes with the right.
I'm glad you noticed.
Yeah, one thing about Steve, he is observant. You know that. He doesn't miss much.
And David Lee is great playing off the ball in the pick and roll. He really is one of the very best at that particular skill. He can put it on the deck, handles it in many ways like a guard in 6-7 dribble situations, and with his passion he can punish the defense for trying to help and double team him.
And you talk about Lee's versatility. He can score with his back to the basket or facing up, a real triple threat from the high post.
Mills passes to Leonard, and Mills atop the key. Back to Leonard, shoots it, and it's wide right, hits off the rim. Warriors shooting indicative of smooth offensive play, up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. Diaw with it, he's picked up by Lee. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And it's the Warriors' ball. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour.
Boy, a lot of fans focused on that matchup for New Orleans.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer their perfection continues.
And that one misses, so it's both teams making substitutions here. He hits the second from the line.
You know, they've really improved at the line from the first half. Things have gotten a lot better. They've gotten there a good number of times, and they've converted a high percentage of it.
Mills dishes to Ginobili. Lets the three fly, and the basket good. Ginobili's got his second bucket tonight. 6 seconds left in the third. Here's Barbosa. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Warriors on top, running away with this one. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break.
Coming up this Thursday, April 9th, LaMarcus Aldridge and the Portland Trail Blazers go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Big-time hoops coming your way.
Warriors leading by 23. Diaw and Duncan at the 4 and the 5. Mills and Manu at the guards. And it's Bellinelli in at the 3 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's Spates. From the top of the key, he buries it. Spates has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Warriors. It's Ginobili on the wing. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Here is Livingston. Spates sets a screen. Livingston kicks to Spates. It's stolen. To the middle. Mills can't hit.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
And the shot is good.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks.